We're back on roofing the tiny house again today, and the next layer to go on is the foil.
Making a jacket potato.
You're a jacket potato. We've had the last few days where we've not really done any work on the tiny house, other than we now have lights.
Thanks, Eirik. And a makeshift door.
It's quite a slow process to open this door currently. You have to lift them. Shall I come and help?
Use my knees.
Hey!
Woohoo! And there's one down the stairs.
Look at that. We have temporary lights.
We can see.
So it means we can work inside. The bulbs are just bulbs that we had lying around, so they're not very bright. They're ones we were using inside the house.
And the roof is still up.
Still intact after about 5 days of rain.
Top roofers.
Just get our foil on.
Foil potato.
Jesus Christ.
There's a reason I'm not the ladder operator.
What?
See it now?
See what?
Why I'm not normally the ladder operator.
Hello.
Hello, what's that?
We won't be able to get there when we do everything. Oh no, you probably will. Yeah, you would still be able to get there.
Why? Oh, a little one. Oh, this way.
Watch out. Oh, that came right on me.
Oh, it's not big enough warning.
No, I didn't think there was that much in it. It doesn't matter that much. I mean, it's not ideal, but we should be able to easily peel it back. And we should be able to.
Can we pull up the end? Hold on there.
We have our foil layer on the roof. So the point of the foil layer is it's a radiant barrier, so in short it reflects the heat off the roof. The way a radiant barrier, like a foil layer, works, or for it to work effectively, you need an air gap above or below or front or behind it. So you can use it to keep more heat in the house, or you can use it to keep more heat out the house. And seeing as we are in quite a hot climate and that roof in the summer is in the sun for the entire day, it's going to be more beneficial for it keeping the heat out. And so that's why it's layered directly on top of the plastic, because on top of that we're going to have battens that create an air gap. Those run up the roof. Across those battens, across the width of the roof, there'll then be the tile battens that the tiles sit onto, and so above that foil will be an air gap which allows it to reflect the radiant heat. And whilst I've been putting that on, Amy's been putting a brick in the final piece on the front side wall. This front bit of wall is now finished the whole way along. We still actually need to take this up above here a little bit higher so that the bottom row of tiles will sit at the right angle.
Bright up here.
Our new lights are so bright.
You're sliding.
dark outside and we have lights, look.
Barry the bat hasn't come in yet.
It's slightly more enclosed, so...
Yeah. He was still coming in through that door the other day though, because it was dark. It looks cool at night in the dark with the lights on.
It does look pretty cool, doesn't it? This obviously isn't where the final position of the lights will be, but...
Under the purlins. Glowing up. Now I've seen cool, old looking lights. Green.
Good morning, back working on the roof today, and the plan is to get all of the air gap battens on top of the rafters. And now, because these rafters are obviously visible from the inside but not visible from the outside, because we've got obviously the insulation and all the other layers on there, to be able to screw air gap battens that run along their length, we need to measure and try and get the screw right down the center of each one. Got all these measured out. We got the first 3 on last night. Now the plan is to get these next 3 done. We've set it up with a bit of a clamp and a bit of timber over there so we can measure from the inside and then from the outside on the same point. And so far it's worked pretty well, other than one little screw hole that will need to get covered up a bit later. So when we finished up yesterday, we finished up with this entire radiant barrier layer, so this foil layer which basically reflects the heat off. Obviously when we finished you couldn't see this because it was completely dark. We got first 3 battens on. This one is only half because that was the best place to screw in because of where the deck boards sit and where the rafter is shaped, so that bottom piece still needs to go on, but there's a bit of finishing up we need to do at the bottom before that can happen. Plan today is get these ones finished and then get this side on. 3, 1. Got a couple more of the battens on, still got the bottom halves of 2 of them, and then kind of the last 2 foot or so to fill in, because what we've got at the moment is blocks screwed in, which the ladder was sitting against, so we could actively get up and down the roof. But now they're going to start coming off, so that we can actually finish and put these battens on, and then we'll be able to use the battens as kind of a ladder to get up and down. But before that, this foil is definitely radiating a lot of heat, because I feel like I'm getting absolutely cooked, so I'm going to change my shirt.
I need some.
fair, what I've got in this bucket might actually be enough.
Probably.
Okay. Good morning. So we finished up last night with getting all of the battens on the far side, or at least the air gap battens. We haven't put the tile battens on yet because we still need to do a bit of maths to work out where the first and last one needs to go, and then how many we need to put in between. Next stage is going to be putting those tile battens on the far side, but before we do that, just need to get a batten on the outside edges on this front side, the terrace side of the roof. Because we do some rain, probably some wind, so we've got a couple of hours this morning before we have to wait until maybe at least tomorrow, probably Thursday, to be able to get back on the roof and do more work. So the air gap battens on the outside will just help hold down the plastic and stop the plastic or the foil layer kind of lifting off, which would be very, very helpful. But the only other thing we need to do before that is remove the stopper blocks we were using for the ladders and the plank, infill with the insulation, and then screw in through that. That was very short-lived this morning. We're not actually supposed to have any rain for like late this afternoon for another 3 or 4 hours. Problem is, now if the rain stops, because it has got wet, this foil is really, really slippery. So it's a little bit difficult to be able to actually get up and down. If there were battens on, we could walk on the battens and the wood's fine. But because we haven't got them on this side, we've only got them on the other side, it's a bit difficult. We'll see. If it stops, might be able to get back on there and maybe just have to move a little bit more slowly.
mortar and filling? Or
Yeah. Is that enough overhang? Too much
like
overhang?
loads?
Is it too much?
Maybe.
More like
Yeah.
there.
Which then when it's elevated, it looks like it's got more of an edge,
Like that.
more of a lip when it's that height. Yeah. I don't know if scientifically that is true or not, but it looks like it.
Yeah. I think it's pretty safe to say we have been rained off the roof today. If we had managed to get some more battens on, that would have been very helpful, because we could have then got right on with tiling tomorrow. It's supposed to rain for the rest of today, which is the rest of the afternoon and the evening. Maybe dry tomorrow, maybe dry the day after. So hopefully we'll get a chance to get some more battens on both sides of the roof. Thanks for watching. See you then.